This is the Saucony Ride 18 and I'm going to compare it to the Brooks Glycerin 22. So starting off with the midsole, we've got a DNA Tuned Nitrogen-Infused Midsole, which is brand new to the Brooks range. So you've got a really soft crash pad on the rear foot, and then you've got narrow, densely packed cells in the forefoot that gives you a more springy push-off phase of the gait cycle. In contrast to that, in the Saucony Ride 18, you've got the PWRRUN Plus cushioning underneath, which is a much lighter type of foam, reducing the overall weight of the shoe. So it comes in around 274 grams versus 289 grams in the Glycerin 22 for the same size in a 9 men's US. It's also got a slightly different heel drop with 37 in the rear foot, 29 in the forefoot, giving you an 8mm drop, whereas we got a 10mm drop in the Glycerin 22, which is starting at 38 in the rear foot, 28 in the forefoot. Now this is a shoe that's used for everyday running, more for longer distance, more for recovery runs, easy runs. Because of that nice cushioned bouncy sole, helps absorb the vibration and the impact, and is really designed for looking after your foot. Whereas the Ride 18 is a bit more of an up-tempo shoe, a little bit faster. It's a lot more flexible in the toe box, so you've got some great bend there, and that makes it a bit more of aggressive in its geometry. So this can be used for everyday runs, long distance runs, but it's also an up-tempo shoe, so you can use it for faster workouts, whereas the Glycerin is a little bit heavier, not necessarily clunkier, but it just doesn't have that aggressiveness and geometry that you get in the Ride 18. On top, we've got slightly different fits as well. You've got a lower volume fit in the toe box on the Ride 18, but it's true to size in terms of length, and it's got good width in the toe box. Then you've got plenty of height in the Glycerin 22, a nice wide toe box, and a true to size and length. It comes in a wide and extra wide version, and you can get a wide in the Saucony as well. We've got a nice padded tongue that's not gusseted on the Brooks, whereas you've got a gusseted padded tongue on the Saucony. You've got a really padded heel cup that's got a thin layer on top and a pull-on tab like the Asics Nimbus 26 in the Brooks, whereas you've got a standard mild to moderate padding in the heel counter and the heel cup on the Ride 18. So there are two really contrasting shoes. You've got elements of stability in the Glycerin 22, but it's a classic neutral shoe. You've got elements of stability in the Ride 18, so you've got nice sidewalls on the inside and the outside of the shoe with a broad base of support. So we classify this more as a stable neutral shoe that's more for up-tempo, faster workouts, whereas the Glycerin's a little bit heavier, really comfortable underfoot, and it focuses very much on that comfort and that ease on your foot while you run for longer distances. You can also be used for walking and standing all day, so a bit of an excellent all-rounder. So we have two contrasting shoes, even though they look similar and they've got a similar amount of cushioning underfoot, but they feel completely different. If you've got questions on them, please leave them in the comment section. Got links to them in the description. Purchasing through the links helps fund the channel without affecting the price that you pay. Otherwise, if you're just tuned in for information, I hope you found it helpful. Like and share and subscribing to the channel is always appreciated. Thank you.